Hello and welcome back to Dabnica. Right, so as you can tell, it's now summer, apart from the cloud in the sky, but it is summer. Summertime's come quick when we're doing 3-day seasons, and also that means that the grass is grown really nice. And as you can tell, I was wrong about what I previously said. The texture does go a lot better. You can actually distinguish it a lot easier now. So when we did this, we tested. Yeah, I think this is actually the second stage, so this would be the second texture, whereas that's the fully grown texture. So yeah, there's not much difference between the first and the second, but you can obviously tell when it's fully grown. So I've also done a few things off camera. When I ended the last episode, I just bought the windrow and I had some issues with it. I was testing it back when I was driving back from the shop, and it's just a faulty mod. So what I decided was I was going to swap it out, and I found this one. So I've gone with this. This is second hand. It didn't cost too much. I think it cost me, I did make a note somewhere, £884 this was second hand. I also bought, well, I've kind of lined up the equipment. So this is the sugar beet stuff, tedder, mini baler that needs a definite paint job. Obviously we got the seeder that we've been using for the sugar beets, my lime, cultivator, and then I also bought 2 trailers and a few, I say a few, I actually bought 7 wood pallets for the firewood. So I am down on my money. Last episode I think I ended around 6,000. When we get in the 2 trailers and obviously selling the other windrow, getting that one, and I also bought this trailer here. Yeah, I'm down to 1,000. So not too bad really. This trailer holds 10,000 litres. It cost me, I think it was 2,160 this one, whereas the other one was £2,000 pretty much dead. Second hand. I do like this trailer, but the one thing I've noticed that I'm not too keen on is the fact it's got no strapping. So when I put these pallets on, you have to be really, careful when you're driving. But it is good because it's kind of got a frame on the side here, so you can. It's really good for pallets basically. But I just wish it had a function to strap down the pallets. So yeah, we'll have to just take our time. But the reason I actually bought 7 is I thought I'd fill this trailer up, and then we've got them. And if we could do them all in one go, get a good hit of money, or we can, just do them as and when we need them. But at least they're now on the farm. We don't have to go down and get more from the shop because it's a little bit of a drive. I also bought a axe, now a proper axe. I'm calling it the war axe. It's massive, and obviously, yeah, it's a little bit better than the hatchet. The reason I got this is I got a few comments saying that it's really good because you can actually chop the stumps with it, and then you can put the wood from the stumps into the pallets as well. I did try it out with the small trees that I had lined up here. I think I had like one here and maybe one, I think it was one just behind the caravan where I've parked this stuff. So you can just pretty much hit that straight, and it went straight in. That's why I've got a little bit of wood in here, because I just thought I'd try it out. So yeah, I've spent a bit of money. We're now at £1,000, but overall not too bad. So we best pretty much crack on with this work. We need to obviously mow this grass down, ted it, and then I think I might windrow it as well. Get it all done, and then we'll leave it to dry, and we'll hopefully make some mini bales. I mean, temperature-wise, yeah, it's not too bad at the moment for doing hay. So I think it's probably the best time to do it. It's not, we haven't got the double drying potential, but we have got single. So yeah, it should be fine. There is a bit of rain coming tomorrow, so yeah, I should probably start doing this. I also bought something that I've put into the map, but it's not something that's come out of my pocket. It's basically a jet wash. I need to clean my tractors. They're just, like this one, like I said, it's losing its colour completely. It's just soil now. Yeah, it really needs washing. So what I've done is I've put a good jet wash at the petrol station or the gas station, and then when we go there, it's going to charge me every time I use it. I'm just going to take £5 off me, and it's like a service charge that I'll use to clean the tractors. So if we ever go drop wood off, because I have actually filled up at the sawmill now, we can go straight over to the petrol station, and yeah, we can get our machines washed, which I think is much needed. Right, so let's start the engine first. That might be a good idea, and then we'll start mowing. So definitely getting a lot more than what we did when I was trying it last time. Now it should chop these, but it's not. Sometimes these bushes, yeah, they should be mowed down, to be honest. I'm not entirely sure why that's not happening. Let me just look if I've still got crop destruction on, if it's that, because I turned that off because I was having an issue with that when I was trying out the crop destruction with narrow tyres on the field. I had to turn it off because something was wrong with it. Now, I have mentioned as well that there is a few little bugs with this map. This could be another one, because that should definitely be chopping them down, because I have got the real mower mod on. Well, it isn't at the moment anyway, so we'll just have to persevere. But it's pretty cool, this mower on a tractor. It's actually doing a good job as well, and you can fly through it. So we may as well just try and cut as much as this as we can. It just makes sense. And then we'll have to go over and row it all up properly. Ted it as well. And I've got a small tedder, so it might take a while. But at least it won't take a while to mow it. And we're pretty much flying through this. And I don't know if I'll need to Ted this, thinking about it now, because it looks like it's dry. I don't think I will. I think it should naturally dry out with seasons like this. But I will just test that, because obviously, like I said, I have got a few little bugs going on. I mean, it just got rid of that bush though, so it is working. That is strange. I'm going across it too fast. Nope. There's quite a bit of grass here. There really is. There's probably going to be a lot of mini bales to pick up. I'm probably going to put them as well in the trailer, the blue trailer, just because I haven't got any strapping on the other one, so it'd just be a nightmare. They'd be bouncing around everywhere. Probably wouldn't be very viable. Right, so I think that should do. I wish I could get rid of these bushes. Don't know why it's not getting rid of them. It's quite annoying. One of them went then. It is strange how some of them are going, but not others. Right, so let's just quickly test out the Ted. Right, so to me that's not really changing much. So I think it should be fine to just leave. It doesn't look wet at all, it's kind of semi-dry. So I think all we need to do is just let seasons do its thing and let that dry out. But first what we'll do is we'll row it up. Probably should use the other tractor for this. Might be easier to manoeuvre it. But we'll find out. It's not struggling anyway. Yeah, that's a good size row. It really is. It's quite thick. So we are going to get quite a bit to do this, so I'm intrigued to see how big the bale sizes are as well. I can't obviously change them, so they will be whatever size they are. But there's definitely a lot of grass in that pile there. we can leave that like that. We can pick that up with the baler. That little end bit. We'll just do this. And then we're all set to leave it. I'll probably then need to get rid of that stump as well. So we should have at least four good rows here for the baler. Yeah, it's coming along pretty good. Can't complain at that. So I think what I'll do then, while I'm waiting for obviously seasons to dry it out, I'll probably do some more logging. It makes sense to fill up some of them crates. I'll do them off camera because then I can cut back in, and I can do my little time lapse probably when we're doing the baling. At least try and get the baling done in this episode as well. I think that's a good plan. Right, I think that'll do. We can pick that up. That's not too bad. So let's go and quickly park this up. Do need a good area to park up this equipment soon. Even if I just put some tarmac down or some kind of gravel. You never know, I could buy a really cheap equipment shed just to put a few things in. There we go. Right, so let's quickly jump in here. We'll let it start up and then I'll go up to... There we go, I am attached. Yeah, then I'll go... Ooh, can't hit that. So we'll go up to where the area is where we've got all the trees behind the sawmill. And then we'll get chopping. Hopefully it shouldn't take too long for that to dry out. Hopefully. I don't even know if all these 7 are full. I don't know how this tractor would perform. I don't even think it could probably tow it, to be honest. It's struggling now and it's empty. So, but we can find out. This guy growing a bit of corn. Let's have a quick look. He's growing corn. Nice. Right, so what I'll do is I'll crack on with this. I'll try and put as much in as I can, and then I'll keep checking on the grass and see how it is, and then I'll cut back in when pretty much the grass is all ready to start baling off. Right, so welcome back. It's now the next day in summer. As you can see, it's all dried out. The first row that I did a while back, that kind of dried out really quick. So when I came back from doing the logging, that was all dry. But I had to sleep, and then I've waited probably about 20 minutes in game, and that's eventually dried out. So it's now 12:30 the next day, and it's dried out. And obviously as well, the crop on this field has grown a little bit more. So if we have a look at the map, you can see there's a darker shade of green on that one, so that's doing well. Also in the fields there's a bit of weeds, but I actually have tried to use the handheld weeder, and for some reason it didn't work. So I don't know if it's this or if it's the fact that I've got an issue with the Maize Plus side on this map that needs to be fixed. What I'll do is I'll test it out in between. Definitely, like I said, there is a few bugs on this map. So yeah, if you're looking at the Maize Plus side on this map, I would probably hold off playing it for a bit until he's hopefully fixed the map itself with an update. But I'll try this out. It might not be something to do with that. It might be that mod itself. But I'll probably, in between my episodes, I'll test it out with a different weeder just to see if it is. If it is this, then I might have to buy like a cheap sprayer, put some herbicide in, and we'll figure it out. But we definitely want to get rid of the weeds. So yeah. Anyway, let's crack on with the baling. So I've set up obviously onto the mini baler. I'm intrigued to see how this works. I've lowered it down. Some mini bales. There's probably going to be a lot of them, to be honest. Well, it's picking it up pretty well. So they look like they're around 600 litres a bale, I think. Yeah, 600 litres a bale. Not bad. Mini bales. I wonder how many we'll get. Hopefully we'll get a few to make it worthwhile. But, I mean, we have got a lot of firewood to sell as well. Missed a bit there, as you do. Getting distracted. Yeah, we have got a lot of firewood. So, also, we don't need to worry really, because that firewood, I'm going to wait until I've got all 7 full, and when I have, I'm going to sell them. See how much we get from all 7 at one go. Let's try and get aligned with this. I'm kind of used to having a baler right behind me, so with it being on the side, it's catching me off guard. I do like as it comes out, it kind of tips it to the side. It's pretty cool. Yeah, looks good, that does. Right, so what I'll do is I'm going to put a time lapse in now, just to keep the video on the short side. We don't want it to be over 30 minutes. So yeah, I'll put a time lapse in, and then hopefully we'll get a good amount by the end of it.
No. Pretty Caroline, stone cold stunner. She was a winner, started working at the dine. Serves you some reminder to count your blessings, 'cause it's telling first, put you down and leave you there, don't make them scared. Yeah, it's the ugly truth, how they come in for you. Yeah, no. Don't you think you're better off where the neighbors don't stare? Maybe you're wanted, looking good for the movie screens, living in make-believe, hoping your wishes get granted. I know you're never giving up unless it's real. A slippery slope, it's not enough to please you. Pretty Caroline, stone cold stunner. She was a winner, started working at the dine. Serves as a reminder to count your blessings, 'cause it's telling first.
Right, so there we go. We've got 30 mini hay bales. Not bad going at all. So we just need to plonk them in here now. Hopefully we can fit all 30 in one go. If we can, that'll make things a lot easier, because we'll find the best place to sell them. And then what I'll probably do as well is, if it's near the petrol station, we can go and we can go and get the tractor washed. Even though the other tractor's the one that needs washing more, but we may as well go get it washed. See if we can get it in from here. Yep, not bad. 30 mini bales as well for hay. I do like these mini bales. They're not bad textures as well. Where's it gone? There we go. And it's not bad to start off. At least we're making some form of bales. It makes me think we might be able to buy some sheep or something. Get some money off the wall, because they're, you know, hay bales. Pretty much we can keep the sheep going just off from them. We don't technically need silage. Right, so I'll carry on. I'll put all these bales on the trailer so you're not just watching me pick up 30 bales. And then I'll cut back in when I'm all done. Right, so there we go. Not bad. 30 bales in the back of the trailer and they fit just perfectly. So the best place, if not, I think it might actually be the only place, sorry, that you can sell bales is at the barn. Which is actually on the route to the petrol station if you wanted to go that way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually try and lug these with the smaller tractor. Hopefully we can do this. Shouldn't be an issue. Because this one's not too bad really, but this one definitely needs a clean. And it looks dead nice as well when this is clean, so let's go take it. And we'll see how much money we get. It's going to be a struggle, but it'll do it. I'm confident it'll do it. Just hope we don't drop any bales along the way. I mean, we shouldn't do, they're quite steady in there. Right, so it should be a right turning coming up soon. I wonder if we take this one, if we can get there. Fingers crossed anyway. It's definitely somewhere around here, I can see it marked up. I think it's just around the back of here. So it looks like we did take the right route. Right, so let's see how much we get. Fingers crossed it's not really bad. £2,000, that's alright, I'm happy with that. For 30 mini bales, £2,000 a good price. And we're up a little bit more now, and we're going to get quite a bit more as well when we sell the firewood, when we fill all 7 of them. So let's go get this tractor cleaned off, looking a lot better. I think that's a bit full as well. I don't even know if we can sell there. We might have to go to the other sell point when we are ready to sell the firewood. Right, so this is what I've put in. Dead nice, pretty good. Kind of suits a petrol station. This is probably something like this you'd probably see. So let me just quickly pay £5 to use it, and then we can clean her off. Right, there we go. Paid to use it. I mean, look at that, it already looks better. It doesn't half coat it, it really doesn't. I may as well clean the trailer as well. I think that looks a lot better though. There we go. Happy days. So let's have a quick look. Looks a lot better now. I just don't know how long it'll last, let's be honest. But no, it's been a productive day. We've done all the hay that we wanted to do. We've mowed up. Hopefully we'll get another cut before, you know, it gets around winter time. We might get another cut, and if so, we'll do the same again. We'll make some more hay bales because we haven't got a wrapper, and we can't even wrap mini bales anyway, so it's going to have to be hay. So before the next episode, I'll test out the weeder, see what the problem is there, see if I can get rid of them. Hopefully it's just that mod itself. If not, if it is something to do with the map, we might have to just obviously struggle and have weeds on our crops, which is not ideal, but it is what it is. But I'm going to leave the video there, so thanks for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, I appreciate that. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos like this one on Farming Simulator. See ya.